What's up guys, it's your boy back at you with another video, you get me? First thing in the morning and that. I say first thing, it's 8 o'clock innit? I'm not good at getting up early morning, you know. I start work at 8 every day, so this is basically man's lying on the weekend innit? I'm literally about to make myself a quick cup of tea. I'm about to run to the car boot sale and basically, well I'm only taking, how much am I taking with me? 20 quid. So basically I've got to like spread that 20 quid today. Today's Saturday. No, today's Sunday actually. I didn't go to the boot sale yesterday because I had a bunch of DHL uniform off my dad basically. So I'm shotting that. So that gave me yesterday's listings. And yeah, basically we get today's stuff, list that, and then roll through to next week because basically I get my wage, my first full wage. So basically, I get my first full wage on the 25th of this month, which and we'll get some like government credits the end of the month. I've not long got like basically this month's government credits, but they're just about stretched for the bills, so it's cutting it real close. So basically, I've got like I just need to get through till to Friday. I need to get through till to Friday. Does that even make sense? Come Friday, things should start moving at a good pace. Because, like I say, like this money's going to run out, to be honest with you. So in between now and Friday, it's going to be a very delicate situation. I might have to borrow myself 20 or 30 pound out of eBay. Just to fucking put on the gas and electric. And this is basically, what's happening now is basically what has prevented me from going forwards, is getting some eBay money, running out of my personal money, and basically having to spend it, and then it's just fucking back to square one. So this week I'm gonna get out to the boot sale today. I'm gonna just try and get things moving. There's not really much I can do about fucking the benefits of the government not going far enough. I basically will probably run out like tomorrow. Well, I already sent myself 30 quid, so I can basically put some gas and electric on and shit. So basically my money's down. Yeah, I had like fucking, the other day, last time I mentioned money, there was like £11 in the account. Yesterday there was £70 in the account. And I had to send myself some of that, and then some of it's going to the car boot today. So basically most of it's back down again, but that's just because I had to buy myself something, innit? But like I say, it's Sunday now. Come next Friday, not next Friday, this Friday, I should get my wage, and then followed by the benefits. And if I can't fucking, with a good full-time wage coming in, if I can't make that last and make this eBay thing compile, then I'm basically doomed. So that's my main goal, is just to allow it to compile. So I'm gonna have my cup of tea now anyway, because I'm rambling, and then go to this boot sale. I'll show you guys what I got when I get back. If you're wondering what that mark is up there in the ceiling, my shower was leaking, and we got it fixed, and the bath replaced and everything, and then it's leaking again. So fucking can't win with a shower, you know. It just fucking wants to leak. You get me? So that's mad. But anyway, I'm gonna go to this boot sale. I might take a couple clips while I'm there, I might not. We'll just see. I just want to get the shit done. Then I'll come back, do that, do the listings. Hopefully I can spread some out till tomorrow. If not, I'll just do more today. I'm thinking like 4 or 5 listings a day by the end of this week, by Friday. But I'm probably not going to be able to do that right now because it just depends on how far my money spreads this month. I'm in a tricky situation, and this is the whole reason, guys, why I slowed down and virtually stopped. Was because I didn't want to make money to give myself fucking pocket money. That's not why I'm doing eBay. I don't need pocket money. Like, I don't even want it. I feel like it just angers me. What is the point in having money to give it away? I'd rather just not have money, because I've not had money forever. And that's kind of how I was going about it. So now I want to make this work. So I've got 5 days to get through, 6 days to get through without going insane. Which I'm definitely going to go insane, because this fucking job sucks. You get me? So other than that, guys, yeah, let's get it. You get me? I'll be back in a bit. Alright guys, I'm back from the car boot sale. Everyone's still asleep. It's not even that fucking, oh, my girlfriend took my clock off the wall, you know. It's not even that early, it's like 10:30. Everyone's still in bed. So I only took like 15 quid today. Maybe, yeah, 15 quid I think I took. And I didn't even spend all of that. I got myself a single sausage and egg McMuffin from Macca's on the way back for £3.10. So basically I only spent like 12 quid. But I got enough stuff to last not very long at all. This will be like, if I spread it out, I could list a little bit today, list a little bit tomorrow. I got no clothing, these are all hard goods, but I'm trying not to be biased between the two. I'm just trying to get things going. To be honest, I felt a little bit rusty, like I'm not a reseller anymore. That's how few and far between I've been going to the boot sales. But I just have to keep going. Luckily I know this one guy and he had some good stuff, and we used to work together, used to basically work in the same factory. Now he's got his own company and I'm doing my own thing, so it's like the universe brought us together, you get me? But anyway guys, I'll turn the camera around to show you what I got. So just this little bag of stuff and this. I got this Clark jet wash, which my brethren says works. It's got like the little accessories. I've got one of these and I paid hella money for it. Like I used to be obsessed with woodwork and tools and stuff. And I used to go to Tool Mart, or whatever it's called. Machine Mart, that's it. And get all this Clark type of stuff. It's like a British tool company, so they're really niche. Can be expensive, can be cheap. But it sells, and it's a British company as far as I'm aware. And yeah, when I was doing my thing, this was like, it was just like a thing that was, it held its value. You get me? So I've got another, like I said, I've got my own version of this, but the buttons come off. It's a better, more modern one, so I'm gonna sell both of them. They're both worth minimum fucking 30 quid, and I know that's gonna go for more than that. So, you know, next thing I got is just a couple things. I got this Star Wars Versus game. I don't know what it is, but I had a look in there. It's got all the pieces. The box is a little bit beat up, but inside it's fresh. It's old. I've sold a lot of these old Star Wars things. They sell, sometimes they take forever. But I paid £2 for that. I got this Black & Decker. I don't know what it is, to be honest. I really don't. I think it might be like a hand drill. Maybe pump it yourself, but to be honest, there might not be all the bits in here. I just grabbed it. And yeah, I don't know. I'll have to have a look at that. Worst case scenario, I'll just sell the little bits. If it's not worth nothing, then it's a waste of money. This I got because of these YouTubers I watch. It's like a vintage fucking, I don't know what you call it, like a clipper. It's not a shaver, it's a clipper, and it's metal. And I see these YouTubers who I watch use them. Basically, you cut your hair like this, old school. A little bit dirty, but yeah, that will get me something, because I'll sell it, seeing them selling it for decent money. Get me? I got this little Southern Comfort fucking, I don't know if this is worth anything either, but I like to take risks like this. I'm getting back into it, and I've got some money to spend. Little Southern Comfort fucking tin. Fuck knows. Could be worthless, could be a tenner. Just let me put the camera down a sec. Then I got this random ink. Ink does well for me sometimes. It's hit or miss, depending on how old the ink is, but a little packet of ink here, which I thought, bang that in, we'll see. I got a bag full of ink, which is going back to the charity shop, but sometimes this stuff can be worth decent money. So we got that. Got another one of these vintage shavers. This is all off my clearance, bro. You know, I don't know whose house he clears, but whoever's house he's be clearing, seems like someone who's dead, to be honest, because this is all old ass shit. Got this thing here, but I don't know what this is. You know, I don't actually know what this is. That is sharp, boy. That is sharp. This is like some sort of razor shave or something. So there's that. Get back in, man. Get back in. Okay, so we'll leave that till later because I've got it stuck. So I don't know what this is, but It looks old, you get me? Made in England. Rolls razor. Rolls razor, you know. This is the thing to sharpen it, innit? Yo, this has got to be something. We'll find out anyway. So we got 2 of them old razors, basically. Got an old iron, which I've been trying to get for a while. I think they can do alright. Old iron thing, Morphy Richards. Good condition. Well, I say good condition, it's fucking bent. But yeah, we'll try that. Try shot that. Got myself a little fucking BT thing, because these sell for me, not very often, but they do sell. The more complete the set is, the better. This one, digital cordless tech. This is the wrong box, to be honest, because what's in here is some weird little BT answer phone thing. But I'll try and sell that as well. We'll see. I have sold like some random BT things by themselves, so I'll just keep buying them. And I get them for virtually pennies anyway. Anyway, all this stuff here cost including the jet wash, sorry. The jet wash, all this stuff not including the Star Wars game was £10. And the Star Wars game was £2, so that's £12 all in. Which left me £3 for my Mackies. And that's basically it, guys. Alright guys, basically it's it's the next day. You get me? I'm sat right in front of the window, let me go back a little bit. The whole fucking street can see me otherwise. So basically it's the next day, innit? So I fucked that one. I didn't finish this video. I was busy on it basically. So I just thought I'd finish off the video now, rather than scrap it and start again, because I'm going to film another video today. But basically guys, long story short, and just until this Friday, today is Monday by the way. So until basically this Friday, I'm in a fragile position, because as of today, basically we've got like 25 quid to last, like of our personal money we've got like 25 quid, maybe 30 quid to basically last till Friday, which is tight with 2 kids and raging bills, and it's a fucking con, you know, it's all a fucking con. But that is a different story. But yeah, gotta make that stretch, which is impossible. It's not impossible, but it depends how much gas and electric's on, because if gas and electric's on, I put some on the other day, but it goes in it. If that's okay, we might make it, but we might not. So I've already basically borrowed myself up until this point now from basically when like I've been back on doing the YouTube videos. I've already probably given myself like probably £100 of my eBay money. Obviously more of it's gone because I've spent some on the car boot and shipping labels, but basically I've spent a significant whammy of my eBay money already, since being paid. I got paid a week off my job because I started like right at the end of the month. They held a week. They basically take like a week off you and pay you the next month, but then they give you some bullshit like that. So I got 1 week's pay last month. Then the benefits got delayed for like 2 weeks because they're trying to starve us out, like straight up trying to fucking starve us out basically. Because long story short, they don't. Because I'm self-employed now. Basically, the Matrix is glitching the fuck out on man. Like they can't comprehend what's going on. You get me? They're fucking looking at me like I'm a drug dealer, like I'm submitting everything, submitting my fucking expenses every month, this and that, and they're just glitching out and suspended. I've been suspended 6 months in a row or 5 months in a row, however long I've been since I fucking registered as self-employed. They've just been glitching out, man. Like it's not like straight up fucking. I'm running through these barriers. I'm crashing into them. Like the barriers are literally set up to prevent man's exiting. There's no way out. It's not like programmed in. There's not like everything's programmed in. They've got fucking schemes to fucking move you on into work. You can come out of prison, yeah, after axe murdering someone, and there's a scheme to like transition you back into normal life or into work. But there's no fucking schemes to transition from normality to freedom. There is zero. There's just a hard barrier. And when you start coming up against that barrier, everything breaks. First of all, my fucking bank account. Yeah, my bank account just cuts off sometimes because there's too much going on in one day. Not so much now because shit slowed back down. But this time, 2 months back, that month I made 3.7k. My bank account just shut fucking down, bro. Like, all type of problems, card being declined here, there, and everywhere. Basically, I called them up and they said, like, you've hit your limit. Fucking limit? Like, I'm only... What do you mean a limit? It's only like fucking £120 in fucking shipping labels. Limits, you know. They can't even access your money. They're getting declined in shops and shit, so that's one fucking barrier, you get me? Blatant as fuck. And then I've got the fucking... I've totally lost track of what I was saying, by the way, guys, or what point I was making. And then I've got the government fucking withholding money. Like, they withheld my... they basically withheld my money up until, like, what date is it now? I don't even know what date we're on, but they held it for about 2 weeks, yeah. And it's like 2 fucking weeks. And on top of that, we had contact with them 3 months prior, so they suspended me like on the 12th of, not this month, last month. Yeah, just in the middle of the month randomly. And you know why they suspended our benefits? Is because basically for this whole 5 month period I've been declaring like my car expense and my fuel expense, but I wasn't declaring my mileage because I wasn't tracking it. But I was like, in theory, like, if there was a real problem, they can... Basically, I just wasn't putting my mileage. I didn't actually think I had to. I was like, I'm saving you guys money because you pay me 45p on the mile or something like that. So I was like, fuck the mileage. I was putting all my fuel, everything else. The mileage I'll do later once I like start tracking it on QuickBooks. Anyway, just randomly, 5 months in, they just suspend... Just on the 12th, they just asked a question about mileage and suspended my account, basically. And they didn't even ask for, like, oh, we need, like, 5 months of mileage. They just asked for, like, 1 month. Like, or something like one... Yeah, like, one fucking random month, you know. Like, and you know what? It was, like, a month right in the beginning. And basically, they suspended me because that month I didn't declare 28 miles. I basically like put like it was like my first month and I didn't even like in the beginning my car was just my personal car. I like transitioned it into my business expense because why the fuck wouldn't I? First of all. Second of all, in the early days I just allowed it. I just put like a couple car expense receipts through and like I just left the rest. So anyway, this month I put like one receipt through for like 20 quid. And it was like the equivalent of like 28 miles or something. So they basically starved us for 2 weeks for 28 miles. Bearing in mind, you could have looked at the £20 fuel and just done a quick maths calculation and fucking calculated the 28 miles you damn self. Or you could have fucking contacted me properly and offered me help as a new self-employed person and been like, listen, bro, there's 28 miles you have to declare. On this one random month, don't worry about the other 4 months, but we just want to know 28 miles from this 1 month, and can you do this because this is how things go. Instead of doing that, you just fucking hard stop, 28 miles ain't been declared, suspended, one random, don't fucking make any sense other than punishment tactics, you get me? And then when I'm begging on the phone for fucking, they ignore me for fucking damn near 3 weeks. And then we get it 2 weeks late into the month. Bearing in mind, I'm chasing this up. I didn't panic about it because it was early in the month. I was like, you know what, it's not a big deal. They'll respond to us. We'll get it sorted. Cut 2-3 weeks later, they randomly booked like a self-employment intervention. And then when I eventually get through to someone, they unsuspend me. And then less than 2 hours later, we get resuspended. Because there's a magic policy which popped up, which means now they can't release our money till I have this self-assessment review. This not self-assessment review, self-employment review. Bearing in mind, I've been self-employed. Like why? Am I like? Is this self-employment review a punishment or is it help for me to grow as a self. It's none. It's just fucking hard stop barriers. You didn't do what we say. 3 weeks back. We'll ignore you for 3 weeks, and then we'll withhold your money until you come to the fucking office. Yeah, and they said I have to take all this shit, social media, bank statements, everything. Guess what? I took nothing. Because every time I go to this fucking place, after all this headache they put me through, it's a 5-minute thing. I go sit down. Oh, so I see you doing all right with your self-employment. Yeah, well, I'll just tick this box and you can go on your way. That's literally what happened. They didn't ask me fucking nothing. You get me? It's a joke thing, bro. I gone there, sat there, taught 2-3 questions, told her like, yo, I've got a job because I did the talking, fam. You get me? And then she's like, oh, well, we've released your money. And then I had to wait another, like, 2 days after that, the whole fucking weekend, till the Monday. And then we get the monies. And then when I get the monies, it don't stretch far enough anyway. You get me? So, other than dealing with that 6 months in a row, every month, I shit you not, I'm gonna, when I break free, I'm gonna document this thing, you know. The shit they put us through and the barriers they put in place. Yo, best believe I'm registering my fucking company in Belize, bro. Get me? I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I've become a resident of the next country. Give my fucking money to them. You know what I mean? Because I'm sick of this shit. Being punished for trying to escape. And I know this is turned into a rant, guys, but I feel like I have to document this, you get me? Because in real time, I'm trying to go from being like council scum to, yeah, I'm basically trying to go from like council scum to becoming something. And is all I have met along the way is barriers, like fucking barriers that break normal people down, barriers that have broken me down. I've been at this shit for fucking, you know how it goes, you're fucking young and passionate. Other people, I mean, most people aren't as passionate as others, but there comes a point where like that passion burns out, and I wonder how many people like me are there out there who didn't make it and just gave up. But not me, motherfucker. I ain't giving up. If this fails, I'll find another way, but this ain't failing, you get me? So other than that, guys, that's it for this video. I'll end it on a positive note. For those of you who are struggling, I'm struggling fucking with you. And if there's a guy on YouTube, right, called Daily Refinement, if you can be like him, you will be fine. Don't be like me, yeah. Don't be like me at all. Get a fucking job. If you want to escape, if you want to escape doing what I'm doing, get a job, do your thing, keep all the fucking money, and eat, sleep, and repeat. And have a mad schedule, 4 a.m. thing, get me, on a madness. First one there, last one out, you know what I mean? And just do that for a year. And obsess over this thing that you're trying to escape with. Obsess over it, and you will escape. I promise you, if you live like him, obsess with what you're doing, you will escape. If you live like me and obsess with what you're doing, you will not escape. It has to be a madness, you get me? There's this one saying Andrew Tate said, yeah, and it's basically, when a rocket is shooting up into the sky to escape out the atmosphere, going to the moon on some madness, it doesn't just fucking pause in the sky. If it did, it would fall back down. You get me? Don't pause in the sky. I've paused in the sky more times than one can believe, you get me? Don't ever do that. If it wasn't for myself, I should be rich and famous, long story short. I've had more than enough opportunities, you get me, and I've done fucked every single one of them. Do your thing and do it right the first time. That's how you escape, you get me? And it's quite simple, and not many people can do that. I might not even do that. So, this video could be obsolete, but we'll soon find out, because time goes fast. You get me? So I'll either be there or won't. But anyway, guys, other than that, I appreciate everyone for rolling through. I appreciate everyone who's given the video this long. Give this video a like or dislike, it doesn't really matter. subscribe to the channel, and other than that, I'm going now because I got to do a next video and then get these few parcels out, you get me? So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one, and we out.